Who are your first big rivalries, or your first big feud in the AWA?
Ivan Koloff, I think. Ivan. Ivan and Stan Kowalski. Big K. Because it would, he tripped me and Ivan pinned me. I get good, a good semi, and Ivan could work with me because I could go all day long, and that's what Ivan did, So being moving all the time, two guys, a lot of action, and it's easy to follow him. I'd come back from Japan. Kowalski told me I don't know what I changed or what happened, but my first trip to Japan, he said my work had completely transformed after that. After going there and being a heel for a couple of weeks and stuff, and I don't know, maybe some kind of light bulb or something went on, where I started selling more, or more convincingly or something. That that he mentioned, I didn't really dawn on me, but I thought about it afterwards, and different things.
Take me back then. So you mentioned Ivan Koloff, and like the most famous story. Did he ever tell you the famous story of when he beat Bruno in the garden?
No, I've heard it. Yeah.
So, yeah, did you never sort of socialise with it? I suppose you wouldn't have done if you were going against him. Was it just that cut and dry? If you were a good guy and they were a bad guy, you never socialised with them, not even in the locker rooms.
Some locker rooms, yeah. Well, they're, you didn't. Yeah, pretty much, you didn't. Yeah. Unless you're a wise ass like me or somebody, run away, hang out with Dusty or somebody, some of those other crazy guys, once in a while, just to get away. But I was all hanging with Wahoo or, somebody like that, no less crazy. But yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't hang out with the heels or nothing. The guys that went off, Koloff, and a couple of guys that broke off into that IWA, Eddie Ironhorn thing. I suppose that's why Ivan is, and a couple of guys are blacklisted from. I don't know what he did to Vince. I don't know what happened, because if there's, ever a Hall of Famer, good God. As far as heels or he's I don't know if there's I like Ray and I like Junior, but you can't find an argument to say Koloff wasn't one of the greatest heels of all time. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people who stand up to you and argue that point, because it's certainly not true. I mean, it certainly is true that he was, especially when he was like 300 pounds, taking those turnbuckles, backdrops for Bruno, stuff like that, the way he used to move, Vince finds a thing, Vince finds maybe what he did to the old man, maybe he did something to Vince Sr., or maybe he did something to Vince Jr., because I know that, Vince gets one for you. It doesn't go down, It just stayed. Like she gets hard. She gets hard. But I don't put him over.
That's the Bobby Heenan video. If you,
yeah,
search that on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you everything for free.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even going to link it to you. You have to find it yourself.